In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to connect a Blu-ray DVD player to a home theater surround sound system, and we're also going to show you how to operate it once the equipment is connected. In order to complete this task, you're going to need a minimum of one HDMI wire. And the reason we say a minimum of one is because this video is only designed to show you how to connect a Blu-ray disc player to a home theater surround sound system. This video is assuming you already have your home theater surround sound system connected to your high-definition screen television. That's why we say only one HDMI is needed to complete this task. On the back of your Blu-ray disc player, locate the output that's labeled HDMI out. Take one end of your HDMI wire and gently finesse the HDMI wire into this jack. It does not require force, it requires finesse. Look at the back of your surround sound home theater system. Look for the HDMI inputs. In the video you're looking at now, they're across the top. That's where they're typically located regardless of the manufacturer or model. Sometimes they're labeled, as they are in this case, Blu-ray, DVD, cable set-top box DVR, gaming console, but often they're just numbered. You can plug the other end of that HDMI wire into any one of those available HDMI inputs. But in this example, we recommend we plug it into input number 1 because it's labeled Blu-ray disc DVD player. The reason that is important is because on the front side of the receiver, when you're selecting the Blu-ray disc DVD player, it's automatically labeled and it makes it very easy for you to use. Go ahead and grasp the other end of the HDMI, plug it into the HDMI input that you selected, finesse it into the hole. Now we're going to show you how to operate the equipment, but before we begin, we need to make sure you already have made the connection between your home theater surround sound system and your television. So in this case, we have a second HDMI wire going from the HDMI output as labeled here, and the other end of that HDMI wire is plugged into the back of your television in the HDMI input. Now, different televisions have different numbers of HDMI inputs. For demonstration purposes, we're using a small-sized flat-screen television which happens to only have one HDMI input. But most of today's televisions have multiple HDMI inputs. We're going to show you why this is important to know. Using the power button on the Blu-ray disc remote or the power button located on the face of the Blu-ray disc player, turn the Blu-ray disc player on. Turn your surround sound system on. You can use the button that's on the face of the actual receiver itself, or pick up your remote for your receiver and hit the power button. The next step is to select the source. In this case, the source is your Blu-ray disc player. As you see on the face of the receiver, it says PC. So the receiver is set to the wrong source. There are two ways you can do this. One is using the handheld remote for the receiver. The other is to locate the source button on the face of the receiver. In this case, the source button's here on the left. It says Blu-ray disc DVD. I could press that. Or on the remote, I look for the input source selector button, BD/DVD. Point it at the receiver, press, and voila. Go ahead and turn your TV on. Now, while the TV's in the process of turning on, it's not necessary you follow this order with respect to powering up your pieces of equipment. You can turn on any piece pretty much at any time in any order you want, but for demonstration purposes, this is the order we chose. Now, at the top left of your screen, it says AV. There's no other real picture worth watching on this screen. because the television is set to the wrong input. We need the television to be set to the HDMI input. So with the TV remote, we find the source button and locate HDMI and give it a minute to refresh, and we're going to have a picture. So now your Blu-ray disc player would be ready to view a movie, or depending on the features of your Blu-ray disc, you can enjoy what they offer you. Hey, if you like this video, we would appreciate if you subscribe. The subscribe button is at the top right of your screen. Like us on Facebook. By all means, if you have other questions, visit our website. There's a link right below the video. If you happen to know anybody who might benefit from some of this information, please share the video link with them. We appreciate it. We hope you have a great day.